red clover, Trifolium pratense. This is perhaps one of the most recognizable wild plants that we have on our planet. This has been grown as food and as medicine for people for thousands of years. It's native to Europe and to Western Asia, as well as Northwest Africa. And it now grows in just about every country around the world. Interestingly, it became Vermont's state flower in 1895, representing Vermont's farms and fields. Farmers have a long history of growing this as food for their livestock, and honeybees gather the nectar in order to create a beautiful, beautiful honey, red clover honey. Now, each of these flowers typically grows to about 2 to 3 centimeters across, and it's not a flower head, it is a multitude of flowers in there that consist of the actual head. They're tubular shaped and they spread outward in every direction. Here's some sad ones. Wow. Ones that have gotten past their best before date, let's say. The blooming period usually starts in late spring, and it can continue, depending on the weather, right through into October. And as I do this video, it is currently September 19th. You can tell there's quite a few in this particular area that have passed their best before date, but there's still some good ones, and look at that, there's still some new ones coming out. Okay, so now let's get to the good stuff. Over 125 compounds have been identified in red clover flowers, including phytoestrogens, proteins, phytosterols, resins, coumarins, flavonoids, chlorophyll, tannins, and glycosides. That makes these absolutely powerful. And this plant is a rich source of vitamins A, B1, B3, C, vitamin E, vitamin K, and it contains significant levels of calcium, chromium, cobalt, copper, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, and I believe there's some zinc in there as well. So we're kind of looking at a multivitamin here. This plant was originally dubbed the herb of Hippocrates, as it was an important ingredient in his medical endeavors. Another early supporter of this plant being used as medicine was Pliny the Elder. And Pliny was the one who suggested taking these with wine to help with kidney stones and water retention. Dried flowers and extracts were marketed by the Shakers. Their communities actually harvested not just these, but many other wild plants. They had a huge herbal business. Red clovers were apparently what accounted for most of their sales. Maybe not most, but a lot of their sales. And the Shakers were people who came over to the United States from Great Britain. And I believe that was in around 1840s to the 1880s. Now here's some really, really encouraging information. Australian-based Novogen is a biopharmaceutical company that recognizes that there's potent anti-cancer agents in extract form from the red clover flower, and it has the potential to destroy breast and bowel cancer cells as well as leukemia. They produced an anti-cancer drug from its patented strain of red clover. Look at that, just beautiful. Now, red clover flowers are the richest source of isoflavones. Executive Chairman Dr. Graham Kelly says that there are 3 ways to destroy cancer. He refers to one method as being, in quotes, the traditional method involving the use of poisons, such as chemotherapy. But this also destroyed normal cells, unquote. According to Novagen, isoflavones cause the self-destruction of cancer cells known as apoptosis. Isoflavones only select cancer cells. A very famous Ontario nurse, and if I'm pronouncing her first name correct, Renee Case, was given a recipe to help individuals with cancer that proved to be quite successful. One of the 4 plant ingredients in this tea was the red clover flower. And that tea, of course, is called Essiac tea. E-S-S-I-A-C, which was her last name spelled backwards. Now, I could sit here for probably about another half hour and boast about all the incredible benefits that red clover flowers have for us. They're used in the kitchen in a multitude of ways. Oh, I forgot to mention the leaves. Sorry, folks. White chevron marking on those leaves. That identifies it as being the red clover plant. Anyway, as I was saying, I could sit here forever and just go on and on about the incredible benefits of the red clover flower. But I have some harvesting to do. And if you need to know a lot more information about this, I do sell a PDF file for the low cost of $5. And in it is a plethora of information about the red clover flower. If you're interested, please click on the link below in the description box. And I thank you for watching.